Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yoki Man here. Welcome back to another episode of this PES 2021 Master League save here with Leeds United. Today we're going to take on our old club in Spurs, obviously in a previous series. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. It was a great series. It's like my introduction to PES this year, and I had a really good time. It only stopped because of a little bit of a transfer budget glitch, but I had a good time. We're going to take on Yorkshire rivals as well, Sheffield United and Aston Villa. We formed a little bit of a rivalry with them recently as well. We are in 9th place. Let's see if we can keep on pushing. I'm going to guess that this will be scouting and not an offer for one of our players, and I'm 100% right. We will get straight into the game, boys. So a few players not up for this one. So this will be the starting lineup. Balotelli up top, Rafinha right, Doku left. Click comes into the centre mid alongside Smith Rowe. Phillips, Murillo, Koch, Cooch, De Bock, Meslier. That's the lineup. Spurs, they look saucy. They look very good. They've got Jordan Henderson now as well, which is just, I don't know, it's ridiculous. They've got Untiti as well. The bright side is that maybe Gazaniga's not going to save every single shot we have at goal. That's me praying that we have a lot of shots at goal. They've got Benzema on the bench as well. And on Bele, Berg. It's going to be difficult. We know it's going to be difficult, but we've got a good record recently, in the last episode, of course, against London clubs and putting up a good fight against these top London teams. So let's go out there and do that again. Oh, this is fantastic. It is snowing today, boys. It's rare that we get the snow. It's just starting to trickle down. I wonder how that's going to impact the pitch as we go on. I'm excited about that. I'm not going to lie. I see a little bit of snow. I'm like, oh, snow. I am. I'm excited to see the snow. Let's see how we get on in this one. They've got a good team of Spurs. You know, managing them, we know how good the side is. They've got some pace. They've got some ability. You give Harry Kane an opportunity, he's most likely going to score it. So we really need to be on form in this one. We'll see how the weather affects it. I don't think it'll have too much of an effect. Although we have noticed in the rain that it does affect it. It's harder to get through balls into the box. It's more difficult to pull off some of your shots. So we'll see if that's the same case. Harry Kane's going to press from the front as well, I imagine. They might sit deep, maybe a little bit Mourinho-esque. We will see. But the through ball there doesn't work for us, and it's going to be advantage Spurs instantly. And the one thing I don't want them to be doing is counter-attacking us. So we're probably going to sit a little bit deeper in this one. If they want to keep possession, they can have it. But we'll probably sit a little bit deeper and try and pick the balls off. Oh, Murillo wins the header, but unfortunately it's straight to Son, and Son's allowed to shoot. But I'd rather he shoots from distance than the through ball to Harry Kane there. And that's an early warning sign for us against Tottenham, and a poor pass there from Jeremy Doku. And we need to settle down a little bit. I think we're playing a little bit, I don't know, rash, maybe nervy, because this is a very difficult game. Harry Kane now in a good position. Fires off the shot. Lucas Moura's probably going to be allowed to get the ball in. He's not. The Buck does win it back. And now we need to kind of just slow play down a little bit. Or maybe we don't, as Mario Balotelli is making a run that we just couldn't find. It was a nice idea, good play. I suppose you've got to counter-attack in those moments. And we did so many great counter-attacks when we were at Spurs. We were the kings of counter-attacking against opposition. Maybe we can do the same against them in this one. Well, the counter-attack is on here again. Balotelli makes that run that helps us drift. We're going to try and play it into Click, and Click just kind of didn't make his mind up on the run he wanted to make there, and that's a very good counter-attacking opportunity, and I do not know what Lucas Moura is trying to achieve there. I'm not going to lie. It seemed like a really weird decision from him. Smith Rowe does get to it. What can he do? I tried to play Mario Balotelli. We can't find him. But they're looking susceptible at the back on the counter-attack here, Spurs, and that might be the way we have to play this one. It's not usually the way we play. We try and slow build-up as they give the ball away again now. Jeremy Doku with it. What can we do? Jordan Henderson just cuts it out. Terrible run from Doku. He's not had a great start to this match, and there's one man we don't want on the ball there. It's Harry Kane, but Murillo doing very well, and we've been very good at centre-back this season, to be honest with you. I'm very happy with the centre-backs we've got. Huge now finds Smith Rowe. Dangerous position for Smith Rowe. Gonna try and fire that one across. We just couldn't get it in towards Balotelli. He's dangerous in the box, so if we can supply him with good crosses, he can be a danger. And that's what we need to do in this one. Matthias Click now. We'll fire that to Doku, who I wanted him to have a bit of a heavier touch, but we will win a free kick in what would normally be, for a PES player, a dangerous position. But for Yorkie Man, this is probably a wall-hitting position for us. I'm not going to lie. It's a good free kick for us to win, but this is probably going to hit the wall. We all know this already. Let's see what happens. Oh, it hit the wall and deflected in towards the goalkeeper. So we're getting closer. We're getting closer to not hitting the wall. but we still hit it in some capacity. I think if we hadn't have hit the wall, that'd have hit the back of the net. Balotelli, dangerous position, turn, shoot, scores! Mario Balotelli against Spurs. We took the free kick quickly. I wasn't sure it was going to amount to anything, but in the snow here at Ellen Road, Mr. Mario Balotelli makes it 1-0 Leeds United against Spurs. It's a wonderful finish. There's one thing I like about Balotelli. I do feel always when we get in that position, he just will score. All it took was a turn and a shot, bang, goal. Happy days, 1-0 to the good. There we go, boys. Half time, 1-0 to the good here for Leeds United. It's been a scrappy game. The pitch definitely isn't helping. A lot of wayward passes. The ball's running a bit differently than normal. I like that, though. It adds a dynamic, but a great Balotelli goal to give us the lead going into the second half. De Bock now, doing very well. And Jeremy Doku there again. Back to De Bock. What could De Bock do? Oh, he tries to go through Aurier's legs. Nearly does. Jeremy Doku will fire that one in towards Balotelli. Just not enough on it in the end. Nice bit of play, though, from us. That's the first time this second half we've been able to really get a nice bit of play going. It's been very difficult on this pitch. I'm not going to lie. It's crazy how much the weather actually changes things. The ball just moves so much slower on this pitch. And do you know what? It's nice because it's very rare, because weather affects stuff in real life, right? Weather affects the way a game might pan out, depending on the weather. You don't see that often in sports games. So this is nice that there's some kind of dynamic weather that is going to impact the way the ball runs, so the way the game actually goes. And I've noticed way more passes being intercepted in this match than usual. Smith there, finding Rafinha. That is lovely. Mateus Click was making a run. Balotelli. Jeremy Doku. Oh, he's hit the post. Back to Doku. Oh, no. He's hit the post. Could you believe it? He's gone and hit the post. And that should have been 2-0 Leeds United. That was a beautiful move from us again in the second half. They've not really posed much of a threat, but that should be 2-0 Leeds there. Well, the weather, I think, has played a part here. I'm in stunned silence, and I'm not quite sure how we've conceded this. I don't know if it's the bubble, if it's the bounce. I don't know if it's Meslier's mistake. At one point, I thought Lucas Moura was offside, and are we gonna draw again in a game that we definitely should have won? It's just a long ball pumped forward. Lucas Moura's not being marked. I felt like he was offside. His touch takes him past Meslier, who's charging out. It's an easy finish for him at the end. I just felt like he was off, maybe just being played on by Murillo. It's a great touch from Moura. Meslier's mistake potentially there. Doku now. Balotelli. He's going to try and find Helder Costa, surely, to win the game for us. Oh, it's a great save. It's a fantastic save, to be fair. The angle was really tight for him. Maybe he should have played it back across. Took the shot on. That was a big moment. That was a big moment for us in this game. Smith Rowe now. Helder Costa's come on and made a difference, hasn't he? Helder Costa. Jeremy Doku. Back to Smith Rowe now. On the touch, on the shot. Oh, that's close. That is very, very close. Sergio Aurier now piling forward. Harry Kane's in there to win the game for Spurs in the dying embers of the match. And this is... oh, that's such a gutting blow. We've been the better side. We've had the better opportunities. We haven't punished it. We've been very naive in this one. And Harry Kane, from that position, he's always going to find the back of the net. We know that very, very well. 2-1 Tottenham in the late stages of this match. But there we go, guys. We're going to lose that one 2-1, the 77th and the 88th minute. And Tottenham have stolen this one today. Again, we needed to score the second and we didn't. Jeremy Doku's opportunity, obviously the best. Spurs are going to take this one. They certainly don't deserve it. Right, so it's time to recover from that last-ditch loss there to Spurs and try and beat Sheffield United in this Yorkshire derby. Sulemana up top for this one. I was tempted by Balotelli. I really was. But Sulemana's just got a little bit more of an engine. I think we're going to have to press a lot in this one with the three centre-backs. So we're going to go with Sulemana. Let's see how we get on. But Balotelli's on the bench if we need him, as well as Rodrigo. The big Yorkshire derby upon us here. And we'll want bragging rights for this one. If we play like we did against Spurs, we should be fine. Just need to not make mistakes at the back. Although, to be honest with you, the Harry Kane goal was just difficult. Cox's always going to struggle in the air against Harry Kane. And then the Lucas Moura one was just absolute fluke. So, hopefully, I feel like the weather had such a part in that. Hopefully, the weather's nice and sunny and bright today. We can move the ball about a little bit quicker. Ping passes a little bit more. Cooch now. Fizz that one into Jeremy Doku. Plays it across to Rafinha. Tries to fire off the shot. Just couldn't quite get it through there. Early stages of the game, though, looking bright for us. We're going to go attacking in this one as well. I'm going to go for it. I think we can afford to. Oh, McBurney's going to get a favourable touch there. In the end, though, it's going to amount to nothing as long as Cooch does well here, and he does. Lundstrom, McBurney, he's managed to turn Calvin Phillips, but we've got enough bodies back, I think. And what's going to be given here? A free kick here to Sheffield United. Fairly dangerous position as well for them. See what they can do here from this. We will lift the wall up, and it's in the back of the net. And Sheffield United will take the lead here very early on to what I would say was a fairly soft free kick, but a free kick nonetheless. And Leeds United's form is going down the drain here. Rafinha now, Jamie Shackleton on the run. Smith Rowe's making a run as well. Smith Rowe, first time shot, surely. He should have crossed it, maybe. It's gone in, though. It's gone in. Emil Smith Rowe with a fantastic finish there. Ooh, that was tight. And we're right back in this one straight away. Lovely play. We'd broken them down. The defence was all over the shop, and I felt like it was a heavy pass there. And I don't know how we've managed to squeeze that one into the back of the net from Smith Rowe there, but we'll take it all day long. It was really close, this. I feel like Shackleton overhit it. The pass was definitely overhit, but Smith Rowe managing to slide that one in. The goalkeeper will be disappointed. Giving us space again here. Jeremy Doku. He's going to be offside here. Sulemana, unfortunately. Nice idea, though. We're being able to break them down. They're giving us a lot of space. Sulemana. Smith Rowe. Jeremy Doku making that run. Doku back through to Sulemana for 2. Oh, he just couldn't lift it over the goalkeeper. Probably took a touch too much, maybe. I feel like the shot was fairly good, but Sulemana's found himself in that position a couple of times before and not been able to do it. Robin Koch now up against Oliver Burke, and we block the shot there with Llorente in the end. They're dangerous on the counter. We've got to watch ourselves with that. Well, Doku does well to block that. Sulemana now. What can he do? He wants Rafinha running. He's got Rafinha running, but it didn't work out in the end. The block now, though. What can we do? We'll lift it in. Sulemana tries to get his noggin on it. Can't do. Cooch. Back to Smith Rowe. Shackleton now from distance on the volley. Jeremy Doku's going to end up with the ball. Back to Jamie Shackleton. Back to Jeremy Doku. And this is dangerous here from Leeds United, but we need players in room. Sulemana tries to find Rafinha. We just can't break through. They're like a block at the back when they play free at the back, these sides. It's very, very difficult to get the ball past them. Sulemana now. We'll play that back to Smith Rowe, who will hit Rafinha, who will try and find Sulemana, and we nearly do. We nearly do. We're dangerous. We could get another. I feel like we can. It's not over yet. I mean, we've done our 1 minute. We're on 3 minutes here at the moment, but they will be given the corner. And surely you've got to blow up their ref. They've not taken the corner correctly, but they're going to be given the opportunity. Jeremy Doku now up against Basham, who scores. It's a joke, ladies and gentlemen. In the 49th minute of 1 minute added on, they can play a short corner, and it's going to be 2.5 time. What an absolute joke, and the keeper's got to do better there. Well, we'll kick the ball now and watch the referee just blow instantly. Of course he does. A nice added, 4 or 5 minutes there. It says 45 plus 3, but it wasn't in 45 plus 3. It was in 45 plus 4. Joke from the referee there. And ridiculous because we're being out-muscled in this game so far. Smith Rowe finding Cooch here. Cooch will whip that one in. Rafinha, surely. Oh, well blocked again. The defence from Sheffield United today, I must admit, has been fantastic because we're creating plenty of opportunities here. It's a lovely whipped-in ball by Cooch. And Rafinha just can't get it in. We will have a short corner opportunity here, though, which we will take with Smith Rowe. We'll play that back across to Rafinha. Now, we've got it to Cooch. We've got it to Shackleton. Shackleton gets it to Sulemana on the turn, and the shot, and Nayley making it 2-2 there. Oh, McBurney's been played in beautifully here, and oh, he scores it. It's 3-1 Sheffield United. They've had pretty much 3 counter-attacks in this game, and they've scored them all. And this is Leeds falling apart, I suppose, to a degree here. From a moment where we should be scoring to a moment where we're conceding, seems to be the case at the moment. Oliver Burke again being able to hold off our centre-back, and McBurney goes through again. And my biggest issue at the moment is the fact that my players are just being held off so easily by McBurney and Burke. They are literally just holding off the centre-backs and being able to play the through ball with no cover. Burke now, he's going to fire off a shot. Well saved by Meslier, but it's not over yet as John Fleck's going to be in there. Luckily, we come away with the ball. That's kind of been our day. Oliver, McBurney and Burke have absolutely run this match. Well, probably the worst performance we've had since we've been here at Leeds United. And since the collapse there against Tottenham, it seems to be a reoccurring theme at the moment. The boys really aren't up for this. It was a shocking performance at the back. Really poor from the goalkeeper, from both centre-backs, from the wing-backs. It was dreadful and just not enough going forward. Again, not taking our chances. Sheffield United deserved the result today. So, Aston Villa, and we've made a change. I've lowered the difficulty ones. Hear me. Because we're going to go now to full manual. I'm going to play full manual. I want to see how the game is on full manual. We have to lower the difficulty, though, because I have issues winning games on the difficulty we was playing on. So we've lowered the difficulty 1. I can't remember what it's called. It's the second to highest. I can't remember what it's called. But we've lowered the difficulty by once. We're going to go full manual. And we're going to try it. And we're just going to see how the game plays. Because there was some frustrating moments in those last 2 games, and although I'm okay with losing to teams because we know the squad already isn't that good, it isn't the best, we're not going to win every game. I love that about PES because I feel like on FIFA, I can win every game. I don't want that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go full manual and just see what the experience is like. If we like it, we'll keep it. This Villa squad is decent though, so this isn't going to be easy. It's going to be a difficult game for us. I want to just see player movement because sometimes when I'm building up attacks, I get really frustrated that the attack just stops because players just don't seem to move anymore, or it's not as fluid as I feel like it should be. That might change playing full manual. You'll have to bear with me because we're going to be awful at it. But we'll improve together. Right, so our first match here on full manual as we give the ball away nearly there early. And let's just see how we get on. This is not going to be easy. I'm fully prepared it not to be easy. I think it's going to be very difficult for us learning this. Extremely difficult for us learning this. I don't feel like I'm going to be able to ping the ball about like I usually would. It's going to take time as Calvin Phillips there gives the ball straight to their player. So we could concede here very, very early. But I want to learn it. I think maybe this is the right way to play the game as we go 1-0 down to Ollie Watkins. It's going to be a learning curve. We know that. We've given the ball away a couple of times here early in the match. We know that this is going to be a learning season, but I'd rather have a season where we drift around in mid-table and we learn full manual, and it gives us a better PES experience than just, you know, kind of going through the motions sometimes with some of the runs and stuff. This was awful from Phillips. I'm going to have to really learn the timing, and what a goal. The keeper, again, though, I feel like should do better. For some strange reason, their keepers are superstars, and my keeper's not so good. We're giving the ball away again there. We will win it back now, although it'll be a free kick to Aston Villa. And in the opening stages of this game, I've not touched the ball in their half yet. Apart from the kickoff, would you class? I suppose that's just bang on halfway. So we've not actually touched the ball in their half yet, which is just, it's worrying me just a touch. I have to be honest with you. But, you know, that can change. Mario Balotelli now on the ball. They're standing off him a little bit. Let's see what the through ball's like. We're not going to get to see what the through ball's like because my timing on that was definitely not impeccable. It was god-awful, but it's fine. We're still learning, and we'll continue to learn on this difficulty for a little bit, and once we're confident enough... How's that a foul, ref? Come on. He wins the ball cleanly. Once we're confident enough, we'll pump it up a level. Trezeguet now on the ball, and he's going to be fouled. It'll be a free kick in a dangerous position for Aston Villa there. It's silly because... Oh. How is that not a foul, but the Calvin Phillips one earlier was a foul? The referee's on the payroll in some capacity, isn't he? We're going to just pop that one forward there to Alan, who's in a bit of space. I'm noticing a little bit of difference in movement. Jimmy Doku now will not fire that out wide. My range of where I'm playing the ball is certainly going to have to change. Like where my finger is on the trigger usually is going to be completely different now, which is probably what I'm going to find most difficult to learn to start with here, though. We're playing very good football at the moment, though. Rodrigo, I'll try and fire that through to Balotelli, but didn't put anywhere near enough power on. Power's going to matter a lot more on our passes as well, which hasn't in recent times. It's not mattered as much. You know, how much power I managed to smash on it. It doesn't really matter as much, so that's going to be a huge difference in this one as well. Balotelli. Rafinha! Manual shot. That wasn't bad. We got it on target. I'll take that. Our first manual shot on target. Well saved by the goalkeeper, though. Oh, Trezeguet's been found here now. Dangerous position. Cooch manages it well. And we will try and break away now. Cooch is going to bring this centrally. He's got runners. He's found Rafinha. Rafinha there to Balotelli. Balotelli's going to whip that one in. Oh, it's awful. It's an awful cross. But again, a little bit of nice movement, a little bit of nice play from us. It's giving me a little bit of confidence. What that target do here? I don't think he can do right much. Rafinha there, that certainly will be a foul if it's brought back. It's not a bad ball in. Meslier gets to it. And eventually Rafinha will get the ball out there to Balotelli. Balotelli now to Jeremy Doku. What can we do here? Doku on the run, and they'll blow for half-time. And considering that was our first half on full manual, I'm shocked we only conceded one, to be honest with you. What can we do here? Rodrigo's making the run, and it's just over here. Nice idea. Rodrigo's going to end up with the ball back here, though. What can he do? Balotelli! Oh, that was about to be our first manual goal, ladies and gentlemen. What a move that was in the end. Rodrigo did really well to win the ball back there in that situation. I knew Balotelli was going to make the run. This pass was nice. Maybe I should have aimed that a little bit better. Jeremy Doku wins the ball back again now. He plays an interesting pass, but it's going to find Balotelli. Balotelli now tries to lift that one up to Jeremy Doku. Doku trying to play it back through to Rafinha. But Rafinha's run there was decent, but it wasn't the run I wanted. Although we've ended up with the ball back. Dangerous position to have it back. But Makamba again. Guess who it is there winning the ball back, ladies and gentlemen? It's Mr. Makamba. He's done that all bloody game. He's been a nightmare as he wins the ball back again. The lifted ball forward wasn't good enough from Calvin Phillips. But he's done that all match as Makamba. Just been solid there for them. Rafinha's won that back now. We've got runners. We'll use Balotelli here. We do use Balotelli. Rafinha now shrugs his man off. I don't know why Balotelli didn't keep running, though. Very strange. Rodrigo now plays that to Alan. Alan will play that forward. Oh, Balotelli's going to end up with the ball. Oh, and he scores it. He scores it. I needed the little directional arrow or else I was in trouble, but he gets it. He scores it. Mario Balotelli pops up with another goal for Leeds United. 1-1 here against Aston Villa. And I could sense it. We played so much better this second half. And what seems to be a little bit smarter is the pressure from, I don't know, your players just seems to be better. Balotelli with the goal. Sulemana will pick that up. I had to steady myself to play the pass to Rodrigo. Rodrigo now. What can he do? Sulemana, maybe. I wanted Sulemana. It's ended up going towards Alan, unfortunately. That's how good I am at directing the pass at the moment. And that is a superb pass to Ollie Watkins. And I think we might have just got away with this. They don't fire off a shot from distance. Makamba now. It just shows you how quickly Aston Villa can turn it around and be dangerous. Oh, Makamba now with a great touch. Get to that Meslier, and we get a little bit lucky there in the end. Oh, Tyrone Mings playing around with it there at the back. Trying to play out from the back, which I suppose I understand, but I've noticed the AI's passing's a little bit different. They actually find themselves in more trouble from time to time. Calvin Phillips now. Rodrigo, if he can play that. He does play that well to Rafinha. Rafinha now. I needed a better run from Balotelli. I just had no run from him again, although Rafinha's going to win the ball back and not play it to Rodrigo, unfortunately for me. We're going to shut up shop a little bit here, I reckon. Phillips is coming off for an extra centre-back in Liam Cooper. We're going to go free at the back. I don't see us winning this. You can see pass completion there has been awful, 66, but I don't see us winning this, so I think it's the right change to make at the moment. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen, 1-1, and I will take that for our first game on full manual. I thought we were going to lose that. I enjoyed it. It's going to take more time and effort to learn, to get the timing down, but I felt like in the second half, the timing was far better. We maybe should have scored another one. They played very well, did Aston Villa. I was always nervous about them on the break. This is the overlook of what we got stats-wise after that. Obviously, my pass completion was shocking, but I felt like that was far better in the second half. So after play today, we do find ourselves 10th, and I do kind of feel like that's probably where we're going to be at the end of the season. This whole idea of getting European football is nice, but I don't think we're good enough yet. I don't think we have a good enough squad, and if we do finish 10th, it's not a terrible position for us to finish in. Well, that's going to be it for this one, guys. The transfer window will open in the next episode. So as always, make sure to leave your feedback, but bear in mind, we don't have a lot of money, do we? And we will play Man City, Bournemouth, Wolves. I think we stay full manual, but it's you guys that are watching this and your enjoyment. I'm going to have to go and watch the match back and see if it was enjoyable enough for me to edit together, but I felt like it was all right. If you guys don't want me to play on manual, let me know, but instead, I will stay full manual for now, and if you guys show displeasure, you're like, don't play full manual, it's too difficult, we don't like it, the gameplay's not as good, that's fine, we'll change it back, but I'm more than happy to learn it. I feel like if you speak to most PES players, they say that's probably the best way to play the game. I'm going to be playing this game for a long time, and I can't wait for the next one. Let's go full manual and try and learn it. Take it easy, guys. I appreciate the support as per usual. Take care, stay safe, be nice to each other, and I'll see you in the next one.